is the natural running of government. Okay, you see why I like to send you voice notes? Because you are sounding like somebody that has any knowledge of argument. Educated argument. You have to listen to me. Okay? Maybe not mega address that time. Maybe voice note mega address. Listen. In our junior opportunity to cancel fundraising. He got the opportunity to declare Biafra in Finland. Every power that she exercises was given to her by the Biafran people who elected our prime minister, and the prime minister made him the chief of staff. By the virtue of that office, she stands the opportunity to take over from the prime minister should anything happen to him. Whether he is in jail, whether he is dead, whether anything happens to him. The first person that Biafrans will rally around will be the chief of staff. That is the natural running of government. I know you have people who have experience in whatever you people are doing. Tell them to tell you the truth if you don't know, okay? Don't be calling everybody and be talking like this. The power was given to her by the Biafran people. We just finished convention. Biafrans needed that moment to recover because it's money that we're going to pay. People needed to come home, settle down, and then take a fresh breath, and then come out and do fundraising. You didn't come out to do fundraising because you wanted to help. You came out to do fundraising because you needed to use it to mobilize support. And that is exactly what you did. That is the same lie you lied to men on ground. You lied to them, and you know it, Nkere. Stop running your mouth like this. Look, I am not the type of person you will call. I have told you before, whenever you call me, jot down your points. Don't just come here and be running from east to the west. That's not how I roll. I know my onions. If you need education about how to run government, you can call on me, okay? We have prime minister. We do not have elected officials. We don't have Senate. We don't have House of Assembly. We don't have honorable members. We only have elected prime minister, which is unicameral system. That's what we have. The prime minister has selected people who will work with him. Those people he will mobilize so that they will vote during cabinet meetings. Okay? The same cabinet meeting that dissolved CRC. Cabinet dissolved CRC. Are you not aware of that? You think this is market women? If you go to court, you may go to jail. I'm telling you, they said from this. If you want to call me, get your points right. Okay? Biafran people get her right to cancel fundraising and put it next time. The one in organize, you do this, everything you. Prime Minister selected you to be his finance minister. So you are working for him. You owe it to him to come up with some good ways of raising money. That's why you're a finance minister. So when you come up with some kind of ingenuity that will be helpful and he adopts it, that doesn't mean that you are making that authority. No, that authority is still Prime Minister's authority. And whenever the Prime Minister is not there, the Chief of Staff will be next in that chain of command, not you. You are just a finance minister. Even when it comes to chain of command, you don't even come before defense. Okay? Go and sit down. Ask people who know if you don't know. You want to plan keep the tie in Biafra and think we will sit around and watch you? You are getting some people angry. We are just keeping quiet though, because I want the Igbo. And I am in Igbo now. You are winning. I'm sorry for you. People are deceiving you. If at all no went to walk somewhere and push you and destroy Biafra, you cannot destroy Biafra. Let me tell you right now. We are in this struggle. We are keeping quiet doesn't mean that we don't know anything. What's wrong with you? Look at it in authority. But if you need authority, you can form more government. Who gave you the authority? The CRC vote for you. CRC was dissolved. It was dissolved by duly constituted Biafra Republic government in exile cabinet. Okay? They were dissolved. Was it reconstituted by who and when? You went and you called them because they are your courts. And they did some kind of backyard election.
Exactly.
To call your name and you think, hey, look, let me also warn you. You see that lobbyist, when you go to jail, he will not go to jail with you. Yeah, he's pushing you. He will reckon how oh, then don't mislead in the African ball. It's serious in Biafra. It's serious. It doesn't matter who is leading. You keep supporting with everything in you to make sure I get the Biafra. To destroy. That's what we are doing. To tear everywhere down. You better tell Butuso. Nobody's after him. Okay? We want everybody to leave and go inside Biafra together. Stop threatening people. Biafra has a lot of people who are willing and ready to fight for Biafra. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it now. You call me here, man, you go there. Why are you running away? Because you don't want to hear the truth. Some people are around and social media. Somebody now whatever program on Nebu. Now, so I a family in the matter. Now, look at what a Biafran is saying. People who are fighting for Biafra. How do we know that? Maybe mother will keep a platform nonsense like this. Now I don't buy a questions. What is happening? This is too appalling.
Okay, welcome back, and we decided to start with this brother, whom engaged Nkere with facts and figures, and Nkere, many of us know that he don't like to stand anyone that challenge him, especially when you know what you're supposed to do. He always come after you, always trying to dodge you by any means necessary. So today we are going to, bring to you the agenda of Fallback Republic is now coming to reality somehow, and Akparawan's role in what is going on. As you can see the title, I titled this Nwayi Ocha Ezenagu Nkere become a PM, and Akparawan, His Excellency. I just made it that way. Do you understand? For a reason. I just made it that way for a reason. Not for another thing, but for some of us to understand what is going on. So now Akparawan have intention of becoming whatever. He know that Nkere is not helping matter. Okay? He understands it very well. But he wants to sabotage. I told us at the beginning that I actually believe that this guy is one of the, if you ask me to count people that are actually sensible, I will pick him as one of the people. I can't count 2 or 3 without mentioning him. Little did I know that he's totally different from what I thought. Totally different, way far, very, very far away from what I was actually expecting from him. Now, he's not addressing Nkere as his PM. Nkere in reverse, calling him now His Excellency. No more honorable. Now, so now Akparawan is His Excellency. Now listen to this. Just pay attention. So you understand why I say so. Just a moment. Let me take this one down. Can you hear anything? Can you hear him? The sound is not coming anymore. Okay, I think I paused it. One of the works that he... Okay, let me take it from beginning again because I muted from my end. I don't know if you heard what he was saying. Now listen. Courage. And they say Jisike, because without you, they know what would have happened to their existence. We salute you, our able Prime Minister, and we welcome you to the stage. Honorable Nkere. Did you hear that? Your leadership. We salute you, His Excellency, Prime Minister, Honorable Nkere. Listen again.
Thank you. Thank you. Am I coming out clearly?
Start from the beginning.
And they say Jisike, because without you, they know what would have happened to their existence. We salute you, our able Prime Minister, and we welcome you to the stage. Honorable.
We salute you, our able Prime Minister. We salute you, our able Prime Minister. Now listen.
Nkere, welcome to the stage, and the Biafran people are waiting your presence. They welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Am I coming out clearly? Yes, sir. We can hear you. Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information, His Excellency Mazi Soni
Akparawan. No more honorables alone. And Soni Akparawan, because he understands that Soni Akparawan gave him a name that does not belong to him. So to repay him back, he also borrow another new name and hit him as well. So that, you know, my partner in crime, my I don't know what to say. Is it co-criminal or whatever? But you understand, you get the gist. This man, from day one, told Vision 555, which our brother will go to for some revealed. Vision 555 will refuse to debunk it, but trying to attack will go by. I did not. There's nothing like that. We did not talk about. But he did not open his mouth and said it's a lie. You know, normally they will tell you to swear. Come and swear. He just used a kind of cunning way to escape that, you know, that question. But the truth is that, judging by what this guy is doing as we speak, you can tell that he has been working all this while to become prime minister. Recently, Eggman said that he told him that even if PM comes out, that they will make sure they will, instead of scratch my back, I scratch your back. Oh, thank you. You understand it? Hello, worry. Hello, worry. I put that hello, worry. I think hello, worry. But I see you. You just got it spot on. Scratch my back, I scratch your own too. That's exactly what happened. They know, and at the same time, to undermine the effort of PM, to rubbish, you know, PM office and PMs as either, you know, PM office or PM as an identity or anything at all in the movement, to rubbish it. That every Okenangwere can come and, you know, declare himself as PM or even as His Excellency. No more honorable minister, no. You can hear that. I'm going to take it again so you understand what I'm talking about. Before we move to why he's such a... Now, listen.
Courage. And they say, Jisike, because without you, they know what would have happened to their existence. We salute you, our able Prime Minister, and we welcome you to the stage. Honorable Nkere, we take strides, because without you, they know what would have happened to their existence. We salute you, our able Prime Minister, and we welcome you to the stage. Honorable Nkere, welcome to the stage, and the Biafran people are waiting your presence. They welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Am I coming out clearly? Yes, sir. We can hear you. Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information, His Excellency Mazi Soni Akparawan. Thank you. Next happens to cohabit in the health facilities of Nigeria. It is where kidnappers train. It is where Islamic jihadist terrorists train. It is where many arms and bandits and whatever groups train. So there, attorney and lobbyists have been doing. And there are other things that are underneath that we don't see with our eyes. You are in the best position to tell us. We also saw another big stride from the BRGI under your leadership, where we saw a proposed deal to the American government. And we look forward to see the reactions and the reply of the American government, because that will favor the Biafran people, most especially in the defense deal, where the Islamic jihadist terrorists will be taken care of, and they will have no more heavens and one Nigeria, talk less of Biafra land. Biafrans in the homeland salute your courage, and they say Jisike, because without you, they know what would have happened to their existence. We salute you, our able Prime Minister, and we welcome you to the stage. Honorable Ocha Nkere, welcome to the stage, and the Biafran people await your presence. There was a. Thank you. Thank you. Am I coming out clearly? Yes, sir. We can hear you. Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information, His Excellency Mazi Soni Akparawan.
So you don't need any other excuse for these people. For some of you, he's a slip of tongue. The one of yesterday, some of you said is a typographic error. How can it be a typographic error? Because when you see write up like this one, we have talked about this one as well. All of a sudden, the guy is dishing out mistakes, isn't it? So PM, you know, that in their so-called memo, it is written there that it's going to be 1 year. And Nkere is doing everything to patch whatever is going on, patch it to, so that after that, he will tell you that Biafran people say that I should be an acting prime minister after 1 year. If PM is not here with us, then I will not emerge as PM. Today, in the minds of Sana Akparawan and their group, he's already PM. Because PM Simon Ekpa to them is done and dusted. That is the idea. Sana Akparawan made this post. One of their supporters somehow, or one of their sympathizer on my comment section said, "Is a typographic error. You know, he did not mean to say this. The question is, can you help him and fix a better word to replace that phrase, what he said here, which is also adding, look at it here, also adding the detention of Simon Ekpa in Finland. Also adding. This is another thing that Nkere is not adding, after telling you how he's dealing with Nigerian government and dealing with this one and this one, then that he's adding the detention of Simon Ekpa. And some people actually want to defend that. Like you want to back it, you want to prove that it's typographic error. How is it typographic error? The one that he said here is this slip of tongue. Then, if it's that slip of tongue, go Nkere in the same line of in the same conversation, immediately recognize him as His Excellency, Information Minister. You know, there's a reason why I started playing Oyami's message to Nkere, where he actually gave me, best one of the best lecture. If I thought the guy choose to help his life, he should learn. He should supposed to learn a lot from that, because Oyami made it clear to him that in government structure, You as a finance minister, you do not even come before defense secretary or defense ministers because you are information. But defense should come first. That is why we normally have military takeover, because they know that as long as things is getting somehow, military wing of the government can overthrow everything, and you can't question them because they are the one that control the barrel of guns and everything. You can't just pretend about them, and as if information minister, you are claiming that you after the head of the state, you are the next. Now, for some of you who claim that you're a graduate, you have been in government, you are a professor, you are a doctorate, you are direct, all this nonsense, and you are working with them, clapping for him as if you're unable to comprehend how government structure works. You don't even understand it at all. You don't even give it a try to help your life. They have manipulated their way to create APM office. Now, not only that, they are now regarding him and pushing him out as if he matters a lot. The hatred in these people's mind against Biafrans, against PM in particular, is not, you can't measure it. It is beyond human comprehension. This is the pure hatred. This is pure sabotage. In sabotage get level. When some people sabotage to earn, to put food on the table. Some sabotage out of hate. The sabotage that is very, very painful and very, very, the chronic one are those ones that comes from those who hate you. Like when somebody who hates you decides to sabotage, the person will sabotage with everything in him. That is sabotage without shame. They don't sabotage because they want to gain something. No, they don't sabotage because they want any progress. Not at all. Their aim is to inflict, pain in people's life, on people's body, in your feelings, just to hurt you. Once they see you crying, that's when they cash out. But in this kind of movement, it has two things. They achieve two things. One, to make sure they inflict pain on you, and to cash out at the same time. That is why you see people like Akparawan, who literally RPM to mention who is going to succeed him in that cabinet meeting, and PM smart him by making sure that he don't get that thing he wanted. But the thing is that if PM had known that this is what is going to come and all that, I don't think he would have ended it there. He understands that they don't like him, but he was waiting for a time to get it done. Unfortunately, those who hate him couldn't wait for that time. They executed everything at the same time. Now, let me remind you, in case you have forgotten, before redeclaration, Nkere changed document, meaning that he know that something is coming. He's aware that something is about to happen. That was why he quickly rushed, and changed the document. He changed the document and made himself as president of the organization, from resident agent to the president of the organization. Because of that singular act, Nkere don't believe that decision of cabinet members matters. In his own shallow, very shallow mind, he sees cabinet members as his workers. These are my staff. He sees all the ministers as his staff. These are my workers. I am, some of them are working for him without knowing that he is the CEO of the whole thing. That's why when you're talking, he will be laughing. When they summon him to appear in the meeting, he will be laughing. In his own little brain, he don't want to use anything meaningful from that brain, because he actually believes that he's operating company, not a government. In his own eyes, what he's running now is a company, not a government. That's why he said recently in one of his broadcasts that how can you suspend your boss, like somebody who have employed you. You can't do that. That is his own way of defining the Biafran government. So forget about Biafran government in SI. To him, is a company. It's just a name and with the logo, company logo. He himself is CEO. He bragged again that you should be worshiping him because he have done what you couldn't do. One of those things is making sure that he lives very close to Washington, D.C., that anytime they call him, he will be there to answer. That whatever is going on must go through him. That you that lives in Germany, in Austria, in Belgium, in UK, that you are living far away, can you come down to Washington, D.C. to represent that him alone, him himself is the only one can do that. That he is the one that provides all the requirements to register the government and everything. Honestly, I don't know what happened, what transpired before they registered the government. So I cannot come out here and begin to tell you anything, about it because I don't have anything on that. But be it as it may, we already know that this man has pushed himself to become what Biafrans was not even expecting. Now, how to curtail his tails? You can put him where he belongs by reminding him with the original document in court of law, by challenging him. But somehow, I don't know why USB government is a kind of slow in getting this thing cleared. They are making it as if Nkere is right. No matter how we talk on social media, no matter how we analyze this thing, the man is not moving an inch in terms of believing that he is the owner, in terms of believing that he have seized everything. That's why they call themselves gatekeeper. That they are gatekeeper. How can you be keeping, protecting the gate and all that, keeping the gate and whatever you call yourself, but you are making sure that the owner of the house is not going to return soon. So you are no longer keeping the gate, you are taking the gate. It's not as if you are keeping the gate. When you say you're a gatekeeper, that means you are just there temporarily. But how can you pretend that you are there temporarily? You are just there temporarily. At the same time, you are the one making sure that the road for the owner of the house to return back is difficult. I'm not saying that PM is the owner of USB, but I'm trying to tell you the leader that Biafrans actually invest their trust and love on. Nkere knows that if Biafran are to rate him now, he did not get 40%, let alone 50%. So half of Biafrans is not with him, not at all. But he's managing this 3% and making this 3% look like the voice of Biafrans. When we call it, the criminals, they said you are insulting somebody. But your activities, your actions shows that you are not genuine. Akparawan, as matured as he is now calling Nkere APM. APM. The question is, APM of Ndebe, which of the APM are you talking about? One thing you need to understand is this: whether you are serving in a military, whether you are you are one of the media personnel, whether you are as a cabinet member and everything, the moment you begin to back up evil, supporting evil, you will miss the track. That's all. It doesn't matter your department, even if you are not in anything and hence you devote your time to begin to support negativity. Knowingly, you have missed the track, my people. Some of the people who are serving in the army today have missed the track. Some who knows that those that knows the army people have missed the track. Some who are already in the government, they have missed the track. And once we miss the track, supporting negativity, knowingly, okay, because I don't want to say unknowingly, because unknowingly you can make U-turn. But for you to regain yourself, it will always be difficult. And that's why some people are hell-bent in committing crime. Why? Because they want to cover the one they're doing, so that at the same time they're committing more crime. So now Akparawan is now telling you that PM, our PM, different premise, our PM. But deep down his mind, he has moved on. PM, he don't care about PM anymore. So many of them are like that. As long as you are helping me to put food on my table, I will do everything, His Excellency, my PA. Even if Nkere want to answer Odimegu today, like Ojuku, Odimegu Nkere. This General Odimegu Nkere. Sonapa will give him that title, one hand, as long as he's helping him to put food on his table. I'm not trying to say that he's feeding Sonapa, but get the gist. He's giving him money, paying him money. Of course, they're going to deny that he's not. But how can you tell me that Ekman receiving money from Nkere, Sonapa doesn't receive, he's not receiving anything? That makes Ekman look somehow innocent or decent before Sonapa, because Sonapa know that even in this time that we are now, that everybody is like, what is going on? People are confessing, testifying. People are, confessing. The confession is everywhere. Sonapa is still somehow comported. He comport himself and he keep on protecting that evil. And in the midst of that, he's now taking PM's office and PM's position to this very man called Nkere. Are you trying to tell me Sonapa is not educated enough to know the government structure where Nkere for? But because of hatred they have on COS, that is one of the reasons why they're doing all this nonsense. One of the reasons, not all the only the reason. And that brings us to why it's such a. You see, when you begin to abandon what you're supposed to do, to talk about something that is totally different, you will lose your respect. You will miss the track. The hatred that Nwayi Ocha have on COS has blinded her eyes. She can't even see. She's totally blind. That's why each time she go and watch her, whenever she want to talk about COS, now somehow adding Nkere to that. But let me focus on COS because that is what actually matters to me. You understand? Calling COS ugly names is to her, that makes her happy. But she knows that she's just making zero sense. Zero sense. Not like zero sense. It doesn't, no matter how you want to repeat it, or you repeat yourself, you make no sense. There's a video of one of our brother, Ezenagu Source official, where he talked about his brother that died in Russia. And he, in the course of telling, reporting it or broadcasting about it, narrating the story of what happened about his, kind of paying tribute to his brother. He added a video of another Biafran brother who is serving in Russian military as we speak. And that brother, he, everybody want to offer what, or it kind of adds value to what is going on to our people that are alive. In his own mind, he said that he would like to see at least 50 Biafrans serving in the Russian army, so that after everything, that they can come back and help, that kind of thing. So this is his own idea. So he's trying to go online in search of Biafrans that are interested, that he will be of help. Even if you want, invitation letter, he can help you run that one. And he was explaining that on that video. Then Ezenagu put that video while reporting what happened to his own brother. Not a friend, his own brother. Why is Ocha copying that video? Hear what she said here, because that is just for you to know the level of hatred. Everything that happened, or whatever that is going on now, she will target to CS. If two Biafrans are fighting in Johannesburg, why is Ocha will tell you that the other one, these people, and Uncles are the best people, that Uncles are basically going everywhere, polluting people's mind to fight against each other. if a Biafran somehow, God forbid, commit any crime anywhere in the world, Ngosabese is one telling them how to commit it. That is what this one will tell you. If Igbo people are being attacked in Ogun State, these people, Igbo people, now these people, ndị na-aga ndị otu Ngosabese n'ebe fa na-enwe meeting ka ha nọ wee na-egosi Biafran flag, ndị na-asọpọtụ Ngosabese Gwolo Fulani na-apụta ka a ga-esure badabama gbu ndị Igbo nna ndị na Igbo nna. She will create a story, whether you like it or not, and that thing is possible because of the level of her hatred that she's nursing against her fellow human being. I said something, the other day about what Biafra Unite said, and some of you get it wrong. I am kind of person that believe that if you want to condemn evil, it doesn't matter where it comes from, condemn it. Because once you devote your time to condemn evil, believe you me, temptation will come to test your credibility in making sure that you are truly standing on the side of the truth. And that is when, if you conquer it, that's when the spirit of truthfulness will follow you. That is when people, some of us believe in karma. For you to win people that want to attack, want to devour you, when you are saying the truth, and some people are planning on plotting on how to attack you, how to bring you down. The only way God of heaven, the God that's, the God of that truthfulness will fight for you is when you must have passed that test. If you don't pass that, you are still, a pro-truth teller. You are not sure because anything is possible. You are still a recruit, like you are still going through the process for the spirit of truthfulness to work with you. If you see that somebody, like many of you that are here, are support of USB, we all know that. If somebody, let's say if USB make a mistake, and because you are supporting USB, instead of you to say it's wrong, and they keep on advancing in that wrongdoing, you don't want to talk about it because it's USB is wrong. You have to call them out and say this is not the right thing to do, which I have done here, and many of you are attacking me. Of course, I know, but I cannot change on that because I know calling it out is actually helping USB for them not to for them not to go in that route, because if they continue, they will injure themselves. If you love somebody who is getting it wrong, advise the person. But if the person said that what your advice is wrong, retrieve and let it be. You have done your part. You have done your part. Now, why I'm saying this is because why is Ocha and many people like her, they always cover evil until when that evil get to them, they begin to explode. Remember when Nwayi was telling you that Nkere was not getting it right? Nkere was bragging about it. Nwayi rather that Nkere is this, Nkere is that USB is the best, which is true. Only because she had personal interest and she couldn't achieve her aim, she began to jump from place to place. Before she turned back on USB, she devoted a few weeks looking for whom to drag away from USB with her. She tried it, even me here. I've told you many times. She tried, she couldn't. She ended up capturing some people, which I'm not going to call here. She ended up capturing some people. And today, those ones are living, they are not living to regret it. Somebody who abandoned the truth and start championing negativity, they always, misplaced, have a lot of misplaced their priority. Like they want to achieve something, but because of the hatred and the envy, they shift from what they're supposed to do and start doing something negative. At the end of the day, they will regret it. If not that, I know my stand, I wouldn't have been here talking. I would have been like many of them that you're seeing now. They called me names, but I don't give it because you are not the one. You don't feed me, not at all. You don't feed me, whether you like it or you don't. I don't feed you either. But if you know that this thing is wrong, and you stand on the truth and say this thing is wrong, don't do it this way. No matter whoever the person may be, say it. Then leave the rest for God. Out of hatred, because CS did not give you this woman chance to become mouthpiece of USB to men on ground. You know what I mean by men on ground? I'm talking about Biafran Liberation Army. She couldn't get that opportunity. She waited. She tried to become something like cultural department, head of cultural department. She couldn't get it. The moment she's failing in capturing what she wants, she's adding it to her own existing hatred on CS. That was when she started recording the conversation between CS. He get the time that she was that conversation. You can see what she was saying. And okay, Nkere pụta na-ekwu na ịbụ mmadụ na-apụta na anyị ga-emepere anyị psychiatric hospital ebe a ga-ewu anyị na ya. Ọnyụpụ obere okwu a ọ na-esi ọgbati nkịtị, COS and other Biafran there begin to talk on a record there. So by the time you play that, by the time she released that voice, you find out that she did not commit, she don't say anything that will indict her. Like she did not commit anything there. Her mission and her agenda is to drag negativity on COS. When she was talking to me, she said something. She told me that she have a very, big evidence, like powerful evidence against CS, that if she release it, that CS will disappear one hand. Honestly, I was panicking. I was panicking. I said, oh my God. Hi. What? I was actually begging her, please. I said, no, it's not going to do that. If that CS trusted you and you don't do that, that Biafrans will turn against you eventually. Don't do it. She said, no, that she's just telling me because that she knows the crime of this woman. I was like, please don't. Then out of fear, I asked somebody, look at what the person said, not CS, no, I'm not talking to CS. The person told me, tell her to release it. Tell her to, the person said, some Biafrans are very, very strong. You understand? The person told me, tell her to release it. No matter what she has, tell her to release it. You understand? I told them, but how about if that is quite, maybe very dirty? The person told me that I can tell you that this one don't have anything. I said, no. There's something, she have some, maybe that thing, if you can tell me that thing is not as explosive as she claimed that she is, that is. But whether she has something, I believe that she has something. The person insisted that I should go and tell her to release it. Release it so that Biafrans will liberate themselves. Because after listening to that, our brother, what he told me, I was like, okay. There's something he said that is very, very, very interesting. He said, I'm not going to mention his name. He told me, if we all actually want everything to work like peacefully, like we want our freedom peacefully, you don't want to lie to the Biafrans, we actually, saying what I'm saying, everybody is in the same page, trying not to deceive Biafrans, then why are you scared of any evidence? Bring the evidence so Biafran will see it and make choice. I said, yeah, it's true. But within me, I still don't have that confidence because I don't want to get involved in that kind of thing. Because COS, to me, is doing just the right thing, like in terms of declaring Biafra, everything. If there's any personal problem you have with her, it's okay. But in terms of what Biafra need, please, this is what we need. Time to gang up cabals, gangsters in terms of freedom movement should be over. It should be, because what we are looking for is something that requires righteousness. You cannot harbor criminals or bring these people who have different motive, who have different, their own is to have to siphon and hijack and run away. They are not for anything serious. You can't move ahead with that kind of people. Then after everything, as I kept quiet, the whole thing was going little by little. Then again, I messaged her. I told her that if you have any evidence against US, I think you should bring it. Then she told me it's not yet time. I said, okay. Then by that time, I have already, stepping back. You understand? I have just started taking my step back. But the evidence that the reason why she want to drag me, she even sent a video. You remember when COS Biafran launched, there's a time they displayed 40 states. The governors appeared there in one lonely location like that, carrying Biafran flags with names of the states. You remember that day? All of us watched the video, but this woman was able to dictate something error in that video. She sent it to me just to convince me that everything USB is doing is about flanization and I watched the video. I was like, it's true, but this one is wrong, go. And that thing is where some Biafrans, like governors, then I don't know they put Biafran flag and they stepped on it. They were standing on that flag. Irrelevant thing that doesn't matter. This man was able to use it to advance hatred. She used that. So when I watched that video, I was like, they made a mistake here. They shouldn't have stepped on this flag. It's wrong. What we are saying is true. But it's not. I was not convinced that the whole thing point at flanization and how CS is connected with the kind of that she is the agent of. You know what happened, I just kept quiet. I swallowed that. I kept quiet. I did not discuss it here on my platform. I kept quiet. Then, before you know it, the day that I washed my, in fact, I am the one that blocked everything. I know she's gonna watch the video, of course. I know they all watch here. The day I gave up is the day she said that PM called her. That time, because I have stopped, like I said, I stepped my back. That a day, I think a day before the whole thing, went on air, she was calling me and calling me. If I return the call, she would not answer. When she called, I have said this one before. I did not even know that why she was calling me is about the voice. So if I had picked her call on time, I could have listened to that voice of PM. That voice of PM that made her go gaga. But because I was not able to pick the call, and when I returned the call, she was working and all that. So I'm just telling you this because everything is centered in one thing: hatred. That brings me to a kind of a little advice. That is, if you are doing something with somebody, know the limit of your hate. For example, if Kaya Report do something that you don't like, let's say I say something, maybe personally to you, you don't like it. Don't use because of that thing I said. You hate me because of that, right? You don't need to start calling for my head immediately because I say something. You hate what I said, yes, but know the limit of your reply or your action on that. That's why some of us often make mistake that you can't reverse it later. You don't like something, stand on that you don't like. Do not go for that. Do not step back. If you don't like it, okay. But does it mean that you don't like it, so I should now cut off your hand? No. If for the equal thing, imagine in support to see if the Muslim the Sharia law is so gaga. In our time, something like that. Imagine, there's no difference between you and that. Stand on what you don't like. Say that you don't like this thing. That's all. Do not advance that your hatred on everything that concerns the person. You hate the person's lineage. You hate his name, his voice, his everything. You hate his platform. You hate his work. You hate his children. That's why you see some people, when you have issue with somebody, because of the hatred, because of that person, because of that thing that he did or she has done, instead of you to focus on that person, you are not insulting his children, her children. Na Chineke ga-akpọ ụmụ gị ọkụ. Ọwụ ga-egbu gị na ụmụ gị. You know what the point? Oh, give him a game, or warrant I go get that is the point. Understand me? Minor issue doesn't require that. Simple thing that minor issue does, even if it's not minor at that point in time, calm down until you get to the level of involving her family, her relative, her children. There's a video of this woman where she was actually attacking serious children. You don't need to do that. Now, all this I'm saying now is because of the video you're about to watch. When our brother Ezenagu's son made that video telling the whole Biafrans about his brother that passed away in Russia, using a video of another Biafran brother currently serving in Russia, putting it, you just put it like I am now, I'm broadcasting now, and the video is playing here. For example, look at why for example. Let me pause this. You see, she's talking now, but you can't hear what she's saying. I just moved it, but she's moving. So that is what Ezenagu did. He put a video of a current serving Biafran brother in Russian army. He placed the video here and was telling Biafrans the story of his own brother that passed on in the same Russia. Why Ezenagu said that she don't want to talk about that she hates Ezenagu? Why? Because Ezenagu is a kind of non-equivalently USB or not be idiot now. But that's okay. Because of the hatred that she developed on Ezenagu without knowing who Ezenagu is, she was not able to listen to the preaching of Ezenagu. Then what did she do? She concluded, because she have seen that people are writing "rest in peace" on comment section. She now concluded that the guy that this guy that is serving in Russia army, because the guy used the Biafran flag, placed it on her cap. You understand? This woman felt that the guy is in support of USB, in support of because of the president and all that. Because of that, the guy is just a no-gay area. Ocha is there no na plan we will say the guy no USB. Now listen. Let me see what she said here. Listen. Let us start.
That woman.
No, start from
this. Ought to go Ibulonabo. No, na hukaya ono ni ebe ono hukaya ono. Eyo ihe iku mana ihe meku kalele akali. Number 1, onwe achọ m izi ndị Igbo niile, ụmụ ajani niile, ụmụ Igbo mụrụ nze mụọ ọzọ niile nọ n'amị. Ọwụ na ị nọ amị na Russia, obodo ọwụ na mana America, especially Russia, America, all over the world. Achọrọ m ka unu bịa hie. Ọwụ na akakala disi akala okwu a send the elefa. This is a serious message for them. Unu mana mụnwa wa ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede.
Before you continue, let me reply. Your colleague is here. Where is that? Where is that guy? Is a woman. He said your name is Mercy. Oshike Mercy. Ima, one thing about people like you is that you know that you are stupid. You know, even within you, you know that you are stupid. But you don't know how to cover your stupidity in public. How about this? Let me advise you. How about you hiding you just hide yourself, remain invisible the way you are. Nobody know you, nobody care about you. How about you hiding yourself while people talk? You don't follow me. If you follow me, when last did I discuss about why you search here on this platform? When last? When last exactly? Reason why I am bringing her is not about her. And I've noticed that you see this four deep republic, both the one in the acting service and the run away for deep department. You guys have one thing in common, and that is stupidity. Even the Eggman is now threatening people that if you use his video, he's going to report your page unless you use it without attacking him. I don't know. He said that you don't have that. People don't have content that he's now the content. Why should I have said that before? But let me tell you something. Maybe if he's let's say academy, there's no way you do it here. Maybe it's all gonna be in our water. Defeat that can yourself. Because you actually want to know how that the environment looks like. That's why you put in your hand there already. So if you don't want people to talk about you, can you behave yourself? Can you behave yourself? We have broadcasters that nobody's talking about them. Okay? Have you seen me, bringing True Survivor here to analyze True Survivor? Because his program is straight. He's not contradicting. He's not blocking anything. You cannot commit crime and expect people not to talk about it. All the thing he did is a crime. And we have talked about that one. And you see, why is Ocha? For you to come here and said, look at what he said. The only program you can do is Adade Orama. And if Okawai people, these are level of understanding of something on what is the name of this her group? Someone should remind me. No. If I trace you now, you must be a member of Nokezo, current Nokezo of why it's such. They all have one thing in common. That is stupidity. So I'm not going to waste much time on you. I just want to let you know that we have noticed your stupidity, and thank you for that. At least you have represented. Now let's go back to why you said.
May use my platform where Polu Igbo Muluze Mozo, Polu Majani Igbo na, or even may you this platform me. Oh, you wouldn't know I with Chief Nkulu.
So, Omajana, the way they call the Kushelo Mono, I'm a Majana going to Kumakava. Because how can you be on the Kushelo Majana? You will lash here everywhere, no, just buy cash. Ash everywhere. This one cannot make two sentences without lying. Two sentences without lying. 2 sentences without lying. I watched her video of where she was trying to debunk voice note of Gentle before even Gentle reacting on that. Okay, I'm going to AI, not quite AI. I just kept quiet. Honestly, I don't want to talk about it, but I'm just giving you the kind of a hint of the level of lies. Now, listen. Since you love her, now don't you so much.
This our brother.
Glad that we
actually he's aging Makadisi. You ought to go to Bolona on for grown distance. When I've known I got out of hand. Wolesi Kanzi Fozi. Ozi Kalile Akali. Ozi Silike. Ozi Kwesili Kwesi. Also Vafano Kwao. Also Hana. Madame Bezia Wozi. Actually, I know this nonsense. This is the idiot here. Get on.
That's our brother. Now, actually, no nonsense. This idiot here, referring to Jonah of the video. Jonah of the video that she's using. Now, actually, no nonsense. This idiot, and this hatred comes from where? She don't know this guy. You don't have anything to do with the guy. This is, I mean, the only thing that she noticed here is that this person is somehow not a query USB. Okay, no query USB, United of Biafra government in United of Biafra. Therefore, Omegianan as a bad person. All the four deep republic, 4 deepers, what they do in common is that once you are saying they know that you are saying the truth, they will tag you criminal because USB government and PM Simon Epa. Everything he had, all the template that he laid, everything that he's doing is in order. As long as you agree on that, to them, you are a criminal. That's why Biafra United get that no. With evidence, was then the one USB in the buffer. I say no video. Just like imagine if Gentle and Jamaica, if they are not coming out to do video like to address the world, to air their own opinion, imagine if they are not saying anything, like they don't have chance to record, they don't have chance to say anything. By now, I got myself now this day, Gentle Gapota, because now Gentle have been looking for a way to tell the whole world that USB government is fake, is fraud. You know that kind of thing. They will give you every story, Fozo against USB. That is what Gentle is going to do. They will put it out there like that. But they will not tell you the real thing that Gentle have in mind. Now, Gentle and the Jamaican have been, posting videos, giving you updates about what is going on in Okigwe, in around this Ogo, in many places in different land, telling you, look at what is going on, look at how it is. As they're doing those things, Fall Back Republic will just fall back and forth deeper Republic, they will just put the hand and be waiting. Once that video ends, they will on their own camera. They will tell you that now Gentle have come out and give you updates that Ngoso Rabugoro Fulani and her criminals are the one looking for their life. They have teamed up with Nigerian military. They have teamed up with even Abacha and Idi Amin. They have teamed up with all the military, or in fact, they have teamed up with Osama, and they are now coming after them in Okigwe. That will be their reportage, telling you every fake, every nonsensical thing against USB, against genuine rape Biafrans, as if you are saying this to gain a particular thing. No, you are doing what you are doing because you feel that this is the right thing to do. They don't have better argument to knock you off. The argument they will have is you be criminal. Because they don't have any evidence to knock it to back that up. Now, in this era that we can also watch in Jamaica video, we can listen to Gentle. They will come out and give you a report and go. Somebody somewhere like Biafra United will publicly telling you that it is USB working with Oki Fire. The video of Gentle yesterday, go and watch it. Did you hear anywhere he mentioned Ngozi Oronabeze? The answer is no. But repeatedly, Biafra United and his gang keep on telling you that Ngozi Oronabeze, chief of commander, chief of commander, keeping on lying, just keep on lying, bringing false information just to paint somebody bad. One of the things that Master hates so much is lie. Like he always tell you that to have the support of Biafrans, don't lie. Once you are not lying, you are truthful. Even if you are weak in what you are doing, Biafran will give you that strength. I don't know if you are following what I'm saying. Even if you are weak, you are doing things that is very genuine and very real. Biafrans know. They know. Even ndị Igbo na-ekwu kwasị na ewu macha kama na ọ na-ewu ada ekwu okwu. Ewu ọma dị ifo ji wede kọmara bụ na ọ da ekwu okwu. Ọ bụ na okwu okwu gwana gị nke mere ya na. All this nonsense, all these lies, hatred going on everywhere is for personal reasons, personal issue. I want to become. It must go through me. How can I be here and you are advancing? The same story that put DOS where they are today. Envy, hatred, jealousy. That is the problem. My boss is here. I see you, one Kekime. I greet you. So this is what people don't understand. If in as much as you don't like somebody, know your limit. Biafra, all of anybody in Ghana. All these things is not tied on your waist. It's not tied on your waist. I'm not gonna say that now. Imana nkojo ya mere ke pota gwa. Imana nkojo ya mere. Pota gwa na aga na asu na ata ina ata wuri na asu. Pota kwuo ya n'ilu ka nnu Come if for dry men can man yog. Or if anybody can make one. He will have question and answer segment. Open his line. Once you call, he asks you where are you calling from? What is your real name? He do that so that people, listeners will know that it's not cooked up RNG callers. And the line is not only meant for Biafrans. Everybody in the world, in the whole world, if you want to, don't go behind and start rumoring something. That is what he is doing. PM replicated that. CS is doing the same thing. When last have you seen Nkere sit down with us on Akparawan as his back, telling him what to say and what not to say? He don't do that. He don't face any question, not at all. Yes, he want to be a leader because PM, the mistake and the offense of PM is making him resident agent. That's all. Anyway, let me not defend. Let us continue with why he searches and I go. She have
I will allow you to hear him. You understand?
I don't want to listen to this criminal.
Because he claimed that.
Now, what did the guy do that makes him criminal? Like I told you, she think that she's supporting USB government. Okay? Now, again, hatred for no reason.
If he let us know that we will discourage him, then there was strike.
This man, oh no, Jelualo Moya, na Russia half equal ride with Ngozo Labugolo Fulani na his criminal janjaweed media nonsense. This guy very useless, hopeless, idiot people.
The guy is alive. Nothing happened to this very guy. But out of hatred, she actually believed that because people are writing rest in peace, brother, to paying tribute to his brother, Ezenagu, who lost his own brother. Okay? This woman believed that Ezenagu is reporting this, that this guy is normal. And why she missed that information? Because she refused to hear what Ezenagu is saying. Rather, she's in a haste to tell you that since people are writing rest in peace, that it simply means that this guy is gone. All this is what you get when you choose to hate, without love, without paying attention, without having any tangible reason to hate. This is what you will get. Listen.
Ngozi is a bad luck. Bad luck. I don't know. Forbid that woman.
She's a bad luck because you did not win that jackpot. And you know what you consider as a luck is giving you a chance to continue parading yourself as government official. Charlie go over ID card and with the different flag. People did not have no. Now get on the Nkere. Man and Nkere we're meeting today. Man and Nkere. That is she did not give you that chance. You came out and cried that you want to go to US for Trump's inauguration, and she did not pay attention. That is another accumulation of anger and hatred. Like I said before, we know where this anger generated, but it's uncalled for if actually you are sensible enough. You don't need to go to that extent, but since you have chosen that, let's discuss you a little bit.
1 week or 2 weeks.
This is another reason why any sensible human being that listens to this woman, you are making a very big mistake. And I tell you why. This woman is not, she's not trying to lie without you noticing. She will first of all let you know that I'm a liar. Hey, hello guys, hello, hi. Yes, I am a liar. Number one, you note it down first. Then she will now come up with the lie. The man that this woman is talking about happened to be the guy that DOS fronted. That guy is for DOS members who use Biafran flag or Biafran costume somehow, made a video out of joy. Not only PM did that, many people, was a kind of people shared his video. without even minding whatever the guy is supporting, whoever he is supporting or not. And that guy, DOS also actually push him, go and debug that you don't know Simon, you don't know Simon, go and say, that guy jumped out and said something. And insulted PM. That time, this woman made a video, likewise other people, that this guy, you have done something wrong. Is that Biafran actually showed love to you? Is it how to pay Biafran back and all that? The guy insulted people that I don't know something about that. He said that something about this and that and that. Then after that, what happened? Few weeks later, or maybe a month, the news have is that the guy is no longer with us. He's no longer here. They fired him. With DOS actually trying to debunk because they're trying to cover it out of shame. Nobody celebrated his death. But when I hope I don't know how many of you, some of you joined, I don't know when you joined. I said something before at the beginning of this video about being truthful and the spirit of truthfulness working with you. That once you begin to support evil, that's spirit of truthfulness that will trigger spirit of karma for you to activate it. You have to be truthful after you must have passed some certain test. I told you, you said you are defending truth, and somehow you are building your only talk about. Somebody will call you and inform you this and this in the cabinet and all that. You harbor it. That means you have failed in that test. You have failed. For you to pass that test, you must be able to stand on the side of the truth, and that has to do with when somebody that you actually cherish maybe say something that is not going well. Your ability to come out and say that this thing is wrong is a way of passing the test. You need as much as, no matter how the person, even if the person is one of the top rank in USB, and you know that what he did is wrong, and you pretend not to talk about it the way you normally talk about other ones, that is wrong. You are promoting evil then. And for you to have that spirit of truthfulness to work for you when you needed it most, because you don't know. Nkere making us for that God to be with you, you have to also pass this through that test. Now, this woman made a video then condemning what the guy said, reporting the way it was, like what happened, what the guy said, and all that, without mentioning Nkere or Ngozo Rabeze that time. So coming out now to say that Ngozo Rabeze and Nkere are the one that packaged that one, and eventually that one is no longer here with us, is just a very big proof that this woman is lying just for a living, like her own job. In a biography, Madiga teaching and like it also like watch TV, like a comic movie and all that. This woman should start adding, that she drives joy in lying when she was writing her biography, because everything that she's saying here is very, very shocking. We know that guy that he's talking about is in support of DOS. They are the one that lured him out. They're the one that actually told him to go and say this about PM. And he said it, and something happened to him. I'm not saying that he died because of what he said to PM. You understand? That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is that after saying these things, this is what happened. This woman knows the story. But now, she's not trying to tell you that Nkere and then Ngozo Rabeze. If this video was made 4-5 months ago, this man she would not even mention Nkere. She would have said that Ngozo Rabeze. Now she's not adding Nkere because she's not in good time with Nkere. Is that the kind of person that you want to follow? Is that the kind of person that you actually want to pay attention to?
This idiot to put up again. Okay, make it as I idiot. Use your anybody and I use brain they will me way. Or would they be in a camadi up or go see me? Or would they be in a can in a cage make galagala? If you make galagala, use your brain. Name us so even when it will check. How can you a Russia army? A Russia army. When you are Russia, in they defend Russia, in a nationality Russia, he defend the land of Russia. Immediately, Russia aminaro, you're automatically you're 100% Russia. How can you be a military with army uniform, Russia uniform? You will know what it's in a Biafran flag. Are you a Biafran army in Russia? It's a threat that will take you out immediately. Idagiwu. Afube monye Nigeria jejewele Nigeria flag. With army uniform army in Nigeria. Or what for Niger flag? T Nigerian flag. Automatically, you are a menace to that country. You are a traitor to that country. Then we look for another way to eliminate you. Or if you already see nonsense. Or if you already see idiot. Happen if you see them in Russia. One on way and keep it silent. But on social media goes your way. I'm now going to na social media with the military, Russian military uniform. It's near Biafran flag. Means what? Means what? You are a threat to that country. They will plan to take you away. Or if you the other guy. Or when the other guy put a polo way or kukucha oku. Or when a Biafran flag. Tiena uniform and army, Russia. Well, if you that guy. And this you.
All this thing is life from pit of hell. This is just a way of, because to me, I said it before. I know it is difficult for many of us to believe this, but if I tell you that this woman is not fighting for Biafra, she's here to stop Biafra. That is, some of you actually believe that she's fighting for Biafra. This woman is here to stop that Biafra. You think that she's fighting for. Telling you that the reason why they will buy you, the only offense is Biafra flag, is a way of telling you to run away from Biafra. That talking about Biafra or representing Biafra or discussing Biafra is a crime. In Awatia, that is literally what she wants you to believe. So she's not for anything Biafra. Okay? So anybody trying to believe what this woman is saying, you are on your own. You are on your own, honestly. Because what she's saying here, if you want to analyze it very, very well, that the reason why those people are being killed is because of their nationality, which is Biafran flag. You don't need to bring it. Just hide yourself, according to her, which is laughable.
My brother not here. Take him. Don't any message here. Or take him. Oh my chichuku. Or take a collection. Guadanya, get to go on if the mistake this man meleba. Or want to control your wall ever, but we.
And none of them, according to what I hear, about 100 of them was spied. Well, I am not saying, because according to what this brother will tell you here, I am even happy that he is a Biafran. He represented Biafra in Russia.
You see, very stupid. Unafugo, he represented Biafra in Russia. Did the Biafra country send the dime in Russia? The answer is no. He volunteered himself on a menoboda. Only bata France night, he went akukwo. He took a piago nationality, Jebayami. Mani ya dukare di ije bo no God and ije no ogo eba. Ije chana a piago nationality, one touch. Yes. This guy generation when I ukwo. Oje Russia na send the represent Russia. That is not an Biafra sended. Biafra will be a nation. Now we send this in Dani to Russia, Kajan Wog. Why you were carried away because of Russia uniform? Why? You were put on social media. Will follow this gang group criminals? We know what you talk about. na ba na ebe ba na eshi anya RIP na eshi abago your RIP mana ma cause look your RIP then cost it for you ngozo la bugolo fulani na chozi ko were picture gi were show that na on were mad na Russia propaganda. Look at this guy now. Oh,
Please help me like the video, okay? Click on like button. Chibozo, I see you. Thank you for reminding me on that. Please like the video, okay? In case if you have not and subscribed to the channel, very, very important. All this woman is trying to tell you is that if you want to live long, don't bring a Biafran flag or anything at all, wherever you are. That's why she said it is a crime that you don't do that, that no country will take it. Really? Really? Now go again, because she's doing what she's doing because she knows what she's doing. It's not as if she's saying those things out of ignorance. No. She's out to stop the Biafra movement. Nothing more. Nothing more.
On Russia. Then we target other give by you will Biafran flag go do. Tiena Pandani, Russia. Other gays were ako hako. I feel they know about oh, when they send the mission. Otuana.
Exodus na this your grammar. This your big grammar in a drop tata non in. Oye pasogiwa. Oye geo basicado back English tata. In a B and no. If you find another was nothing. Wow. Let's continue.
Abia send America. American soldier. Have mission na Nigeria. Haye yakwo bodofa because had in a mission. There is no time with that mission. Hey, when a Nigerian flag, what position kafa? Tinesian Nigerian flag ne akwafa. On the Nigeria, when the Nigeria jele ifa ekomog, han on a mission. Haye upon the budget mission and when I'm apple la Liberia. Hajeli no tinya what happened Nigerian flag. Tinye Liberian flag. Or don't possible. Na ako da ako. Mana all these people man want deep brain family. They have not carry the way. Neko. Ufodo wulu na kafa use that uniform West Cam one them mad. Eji be fiteben go. Atrogo ngwa. Name my number. Roleba na social media na share number ya.
He represented Biafra in Russia.
Okay, if now so he represented Biafra in Russia. Who knows Africa DC rubbish bloggers is at us. Instead, he are by Ezioku. Can another person have him make such a mistake again? Or who na hammer the reason? If I do MFA, now the reason. This idiot no leba at us. He represented the Biafra in Russia. The Biafra. Nyelende Russia. Ndani. When the Biafra jelongo na Russia, Jerry represent Biafra na Russia. Or na Jerry represent Biafra na Russia. Paye le you their uniform yawu Biafra iya for their distance na badge here ki ya for ya. Not no. Onya just wele tinye no kuye na iya na wemez wotiwe. Agadi nwoke anọ n'ala n'iyi enwere uru ọbara nọ n'ebe akọ ife. He represented the Biafra in Russia. Scam, lying. This guy lose go life because of Onua. Una chigide go chigide chipute your otaku do we see we chipta the other one up a wood guy.
Hey, if you're not
the sentence uno chipta this one now a buonie. And the talk about your sigita. Anybody who a Biafra, Bella non army Russia. Oh, you have to be very careful. Every 100 of them, 100 of them, as according to him, only 100 of them are with Wamaja. Because of mistake of one person, I condemn everybody. The Russian was Ricky Tiger that Biafra be behind train and Damefa, and the mother without Hangama. But the Anabia and Anabia fighting for Russia. You never make you within the new brain. Can I get Hana monitor these things? obodo niile ka all this nonsense naga. Obodo niile ka you use your stupidity. All this nonsense in Nigeria. Obodo niile could use that fraud and the scammers weje. Ozi ife na ada na enachitere muti ọbago niile ntara nke ebuziri na wishia or na nini gwanezie n'anya. Na o Russian military ka ọ eyi enwe mgbe ba yebunata na Nigeria asem enwe mgbe yebunata na Biafra ọ na Nigeria na Russia ka enyi gwara egekwenti ka unu fu.
I pray that God will definitely protect him. And I want to tell you something. I am not discouraging you because my brother, God, that is what is in his destiny is not the same with you. Many people go for that and survive it. I am not doing this video to discourage you.
I tried to mean and don't say this guy name.
My brother.
23. So
now I want you to notice something. Ima, come on, say pick him bado. Despite that this woman drive John in line, you see her change. The way she will change here. She have been calling this guy, this Biafran guy in Russian military. She have been calling him name, insulting him, telling him that he died for nothing. Without the guy did not die, the guy is living. Then she said that this guy, immediately this guy said that he's from Nwayi. And that couldn't mind somehow melts. Is here. If you have this tribalism issue, you have tribal problem, like you consider somebody from your place or your state as more human being than others, you cannot fight for freedom. That's gospel truth. You cannot represent anybody genuinely. This man have that spirit. First and foremost, he looked down on other Biafran that are not Igbo speaking Biafra. She believed that other Igbos that from like Enugu, Abia, Imo, Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, Abia, Imo, Rivers, Delta, as more inferior Igbo than the one from Anambra. That's her belief. She even in Anambra, she believes if you are very close to her side, you are more Igbo, you are more real than other people. There's no way you have this spirit of segregation in you and you can do something meaningful. It's not possible. It's not possible. Now, listen, when this guy said that he's from Nwayi, see, just watch her body language and her tone.
Say Nigeria Army, 2015 to 2023. So,
meaning that the guy have already served in Nigerian Army before going to Russia. So, yeah, if it be the time,
maka ndị na-ajụ m kere tụfa ya esi wee mee expenses and other things. And mma akpọ my number now. I will call my number now. Biko, maka ndị na-ajụgasị m your number. My Russia line +7 +7 988 476 90 96 90 96. Ọ dịrị izi nweta Russian line, nye gị my Russian number ka m wee go prove onwe m na ndụ sincere. You can use that number to track me. Russia is the best in security aspect. Biko. Then m enye gị my Nigerian line +234 +234.
A soldier nọ na social media ekela number ya kedivi bụ n'obi. A soldier mara na Russia number 1 nwere security. You can never enter inside their security. You can never see a Russian military na social media. Na konse never. Ma uruzie a soldier onyami in on ya nye number nyecha nke number nke Russia nyewekwo nke Nigeria. What do you mean? What do you mean? Kedu ife ị na-eche? Na na-ege ntị.
8137198331.
Now, this Adadorama you are hearing, Adadorama, Dajan, and all that. Do you know that I don't think, because all the time that she have been talking to, if you watch her, sometimes she will have something to say, she would like to talk to her children or her child. I don't know how old they are. She always speak French to them. That's what their means of communication, even in their house, is French. But not part of social media. I'm just saying, because if you are truly example of what you want to teach to other people. But you can't say that.
Young guy is not with the uniform. And this guy Tanzania. You see, I told this, you can never see a Russian military in a social media. Na konse. Never. Mauruzie a soldier onyami in on ya nye number nyecha nke number nke Russia nyewekwo nke Nigeria. What do you mean? What do you mean? Kedu ife ị na-eche? Na na-ege ntị.
8137198331. That is my Nigerian line. Online channel on WhatsApp. So yeah, you are crazy. You Tanzania, you are very stupid. You are crazy.
Welcome.
So I'm doing video for my people.
You see,
so
you see the Tanzania guy. Oh no, mufti. Tanzanian guy is not with the uniform. And this guy Tanzania. You see, I told these people,
you told this for what?
Nane gente. Ona kangozo ala bugolo fulani no oge Nkere si jeko du kon kama ko du klobia kwa bato bie yi. With gosi na we Biafra. Or last abobu he. This ajela patapa this one again. Nane gente.
As I was saying, this our Biafra must stand. If I can chol, this thing can chol.
You see, with the Biafran flag, now another man's land military uniform. Biafran flag, now another man's land military uniform. You a threat. You a threat in that country. You a spy in that country.
It's a lie.
You claim to defend Russia. Russia trusted you, bring you into their military. Russia give you their military uniform for you to defend, and you take a note. You take a note to defend Russia. Immediately that you have put on that uniform, automatically you are a Russia. You are no longer Biafra. Because you are not in Biafran uniform. Military uniform. You are with the Russia uniform. Not everything you will do in social media. You must follow the code of conduct. Respect their rules and the regulations. But this guy didn't do so. Because of na ndị baịs na anado mawulu ndị nze. N'ezie anya, ọkwa ndị alapụtara na social media ota aka this guy mere ife agbagbuo ya adeziele RIP. Those people chụpụtara ya ọkpa mbara, those people dere RIP.
The guy is living, please. Nothing happened to the guy.
RIP. Gụwara ya egwu. Mana mgbe ọ na-eme this mistake, ọnwụ na mpụta gwa ya ọkpọ m traitor. Kpọọ m nwaanyị isi ọcha na France. Kpọọ m onye isi adịghị mma. Kpọọ m ashawo. Kpọọ m all sort of names. Those people are trust. Kwesịrị ịgwa ya eziokwu ọ ndụ rapụtara ya na agbagbuo ha. Na na-ege ntị ka many mistakes this guy mere here.
Ọkwudo. O tego aka ma Nnamdi Kanufa, no help, no support, ha na-ata afụ. Achọrọ m ka ndị be anyị bịa ọwụ n'ihi enwe nwa efe nwee ike gbago nta obodo a. Mụnwa ya make sure na ngwa bala amị ndị obodo a. So that get out from here. What is wrong with you? iPhone. Get iPhone. How much? Is it money? I know it's a lot of money, but please, I'm doing something. What is the problem? So, Ocha egwu ọnụ na-akwụ ụgwọ o nwere ego jegola iPhone. Mezie na na ụmụnne m anyị gota nwa iPhone. Onye Tanzania ka ọ. A lot of Ghana people, so many countries na abịa na aba amifa. Experience.
You have never one day see a Ghanaian. All these countries on a mention, you can't see them in social media. You can't see them.
It's not true. We have seen Cameroonian soldier in Ambazonian. We have seen Ambazonian, haven't we? Please, I hope I'm not the only one I've seen that. It's not true. And sometimes you don't see them because you don't follow them. You receive feeds from people that are some people that are from your side. If you are watching Nigerian movie, for example, and of course the platform will supply you more of Nigerian movie because that's what you're watching for. So how many Ghanaian content creators are you following on this platform? You cannot be, you are busy looking for how to call Fulani. So you don't have time to watch other news. You don't have time to, so how will you see that? It's not true, please.
In social media, why boasting? Why boji we even able is we okuko anekoki talker. Our land is going ayaneko. None against mistakes. This labor made here a very powerful mistake.
Makeshi. So if I want my numbers in case I just number message kanko message in nasa kanko mwa nwere obi uma na awumonye nnewi mma ewotu obiana kọwara gị ọfụma dị ife ihe eme ewu
na n'okwu ya bụ nnewi ahụ na second
aye because tourist visa ka aye enye gị ihe eji wee bata ịbata hakwe n'obodo a kpọọ m na phone ọ deelu m na abata ịbata hakwe n'obodo a from airport ndị amị ya bịa buru gị ị na-abata hakwe na by flight na-abata gwa m ka m gwazie the commander ka send ya for your passport data page agbara gị flight or electric train ihe ebute gị na camp ebe government ye take care of you. All go no 3 days visa ka iji bata obodo a, no problem as far as you are here. Man onye nọkwa outside obodo a ayaghị care for the person because it's people that is in this Russia. I can then ask them they are interested. I can't use my money to pay for visa for you. But what I can do, I'm a fight for company ever. I send the invitation letter with hotel reservation for 1 week or 2 weeks to avoid it na embassy. I say na hotel reservation na akubo mba. And if you cost to $200, God USA. Case this video in everywhere. All na to us in the agent they will collect 4 million from you. Kaya say na name apply. There is nothing like apply. Military here we didn't apply to take you. Or if I tell back kita then we not take you because we are the best. We are the world power. So $200 send there.
If this our brother, no job like he actually mean good. Reason OJ goes not be able to convince you. Na ya the real, na ya blow fake, no blow why can ego gi. Oye gi number one, oye gi number bongo. Ima obi mmadụ dị n'iche n'iche. Sometimes ebe ị na-eme ka ime ife ọma ndị mmadụ water and na-eme ife ọjọọ. Ọ bụrụ out of your own kind heart. People are name is understand their name is not just anyhow. Man, you actually mean good for the person. If on a here, here my own belief, I don't know him. I believe that now everything on the here that now he just wants you to feel at home like neighbor 1 year. He's willing to help you. Okay, video not, but I said something because you have used this on one of our live program. I said that if you want to join the Russian army, don't join because this guy is there. Because this guy is ex-Nigerian military. Maybe you have not even joined Boys Brigade. You have never been in a scout. You know what I mean by scout? Okay, joke apart. You have not been in any security outfit. You don't even know how to cut grass. You don't know how to. You don't even know difference between gravel and sand. You understand? I'm just saying. You want to go and job because now if not the way they go now go up. That with this guy man, oh my god, wall or run and buy now. But a born and control on Nigerian army. If it join army na buy. Don't get me wrong. I want you to know because some of the buy guys now when if they na no obodo Igbo na no obodo Igbo. Obodo ba no na no go. If you are not ready, please don't join. And come not be a public. I know some of us already copied the number and you understand, you are ready to call and join. Apoka ni na feel to no kita. Ya wa na training. Ina you get na be training. E ku give bend down na no so get to get my show put. I bend down no. Azuga fork as well one more here. Make sure that need the will you need to. I'm not saying that I don't know how they will train you, but please think about it before. Go ahead and maybe shop piano. Yeah,
invitation letter with hotel reservation. Send the PDF. Send there on your phone. It print it out. Then the requirements in the Nigeria embassy or any country or I require. Blouse draw Google. If I require
the visa
letter, that is
if anybody
because this guy, if not the character now, in the military, we can able to someone like able to in a weekend or take another 2 bottles. And then they look at that one meal, blue to on everything. Now I mean in a journal, which you get the I always go where they will see can line. I say, okay, you take a cover. You know, let me know go to Cape Mountain. Azuki isugi bag isugi na azugi confirm on na join army get us an name. I'm just make sure that you okay, you are ready before. Don't just copy number and say okay, can go the bath everybody's got me and I give me now. Check where you think I'm very, very, very well. Very, very well.
Boss in land, yeah. The boss in land go inside the ini. Don't you be there? Allo IP. Nah, the thing the too bad.
The invitation letter, he print it out. Then print your hotel reservation, print it out. Then he gaga ticket reservation. Where he buy he print it out. Waka.com now where he print it out. If any now open in like some embassy na I request statement of account man again I didn't give. I request here. When if you na ga tourist visa, then we expect you to have like $1,000 BTA in a bag.
Okay, I have shared the link for somebody that would like to join me. Let me just welcome people. We are not going to spend a long time because I want to work on something after this video. So let us see if you can quickly welcome 3 people that want to join us. If nobody join, then we shall see again.
Mana Ogo Nijuru, Gwafa, Nimuri, your brother here that you have transferred the whole money to your brother's account. Yes, they are going $300. If you give $100 kanji, I just go and transfer $2,000 to my brother's account. I bought more than a phone. That is it. So when they do a njikere bata, print out those paper.
Okay, Chibozo, mute your mic. Let's hear from you, Shapali. You're welcome.
Yeah, as a kind of
There we
you're doing so great. Why bagume?
Thank
To
you.
go cabin, bagume in a bunny. When I have to chassis, why on your land, 1 by 1, not to chapter. My video na trend na inegosi on a corruption and easy the boy. I don't be a one. And this is my brother no go die. Ezenagu, what I watch this program this boy many times. This our brother and working area. I born a cook by and they try by me also. And later people I be the RIP do to na on this Ezenagu if we get so we will the team program maka na caution maka ndị n'ọdọ quiz ịba na Russia army. Nwanne nwoke nwụrụ oge o jere ha jere ọgụ na Nkere. Oge a na-anazi 100 of them died. I watched the program. Mechekwa oge na-edezi RIP a na n'isi this boy na ka the boy na-ekwu na ọ bụ onye a nwụrụ na ya mara ihe ndị be anyị ji alike iwu ishiri ndị ibe anyị RIP duto na ya pụta bịa mekwa vidio sikwa onye chọọ ịbata if you cannot the will na ịbata ya na process oyeli onye ka adụ chụpụtazi na akọzi another thing n'isi the boy ọkwa the boy dey alive is alive adụchu na-eme adụchu bụ onye ga-eji ya isi anazere mmiri not this guy onwe ife mee the boy is alive
what all the information or talk man analyze
no speed adụchu na ayizi ala isi a crazy person one day onye ya fụkwa ịma na many people na-asị na ọ na-ayi ala ọkwa eziokwu ọ na-ayi ala eziokwu ọ nọ ọpụrụ on chain and ndị nwe ya adịghị awe efilukwe na ọka with them. So right on, we are in studio.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chibozo. Our own brother is here. Good day, sir.
The guy, well done. Now me they talk to Abi.
Now you, sir. Now you they talk to.
Okay, my brother. I just I've been following. I just came in long time and the thing was showing notify me. I know that you are coming online. So
yes.
Eventually, I went to Kelena and eventually I saw that you came back. You are now on, so I decided to join. I've heard everything that you have said. You see, Kai, the problem, I don't know when the problem will end because, let me not say Biafra now anyway, let me say Ndibo. Obasanjo went to Alibo and he confronted with the people in charge and he told them to begin to cause havoc, to criminate Biafran government because you see,
don't buy extra storage.
All of them, both Musa and the rest of them, the last name they want to mention is BDF and Biafra Liberation Army. You know why? Because they knew Ohamadike formed ESN. They knew Ohamadike is IPU. He started IPOB. And what is IPOB? IPOB is an indigenous people. It's just an ethnic coloration. But all the time, Mazen Nandekano, what he was looking for is an independent state of Biafra. That was his dream. He said, even if you want to kill him, he said, you can take away his life for Biafra. They say even if you kill him, Biafra will come quickly. And Obatobe took over. And he told Ohamadike, I am going to achieve that. What is your dream? What is Ohamadike's dream? Biafra. What was Obatobe chasing to restore? Biafra. And eventually, they went to Lati, and the needful was done. And today, the same people who saw celebrate the waving Nigerian flag. Oh, sorry, waving Biafran flag in Lati today. The same group of people are telling us that all those efforts put in place for that to happen is not real. My brother, if anybody, both South and Southeast, the entire Biafra land is still thinking that both Nkere, even all this one, Ajere is ranting up and down. In fact, every morning I begin to watch him. My brother, I don't want to insult anybody in your platform. It sounds stupid. Why I say it sounds stupid, if Raphael we watch Biafrans and think all that he's saying to us, we like his revelation, so make no mistake. That is why his deputy information minister, is doing the job very, very well. He's giving us details, things that the things to you, Kelena, Exodus, Ezokone, progress, that the whole things you people have analyzed, that you felt this is what is going on. Raphael Ajere is justifying it every day. And we are happy. I'm not against him because we want more. What we are waiting for him to tell us, this big money that they were sharing, this money, that is the last confession he will do. We want to hear it. And today, people will just come, they will say all manner of things. Look at this woman. I don't know. There was a time I was saying something, about this group of people who are causing this, disunity, this havoc among USB. I don't know how long they want to do this business, but every day, I still have not stopped saying, just watch Adajoramma. Just watch this woman, according to people that went to school, they call it antecedent. Legodi Adajoramma. Legodi brain Adajoramma. Ihe nwaanyị a ka people ndị ji mkpụrụ ụka, ndị ji egbe na-ege ntị. Nwanne, akwa ịhụrụ nwaanyị a, I am not going to actually make the person name anytime I come online, whether I go to True Survivor, whether I go to, Biafran Exodus, and I'm very, very precise. You know why? Because of the anger. If my own father, my own dad did not tell me anything about Biafra, I cannot continue to be this angry. And let me tell you, Enugu, I don't know, I am from Imo State, I hold nothing against any tribe or any people. But let me tell you today, majority of Ndi Imo, under Opuzodema, they are Muslims. I'm saying this to you today. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear. Somebody is playing music.
Majority of Ndi Enugu State, as I'm talking to you today, Mazi, they are Muslims. Majority of youth, neighboring state, half of them are Muslims. My brother, I'm telling you for real. That is the reason that what things are happening in our land, because they have paid their allegiance according to the level of poverty. you take this money, you become a Muslim. All, as I'm talking to you now, my brother, I'm from Imo State. Let me tell you, I'm showing my picture. I'm not one of these guys, as long as Imo State is concerned, that you see my name, Mazi, I want to tell you there are different caliber of people as long as statehood is concerned.
Yeah.
Yes. I am a Biafran. I work for United States of Biafra. I work with the Defense Secretary. My brother, this face you are seeing. It's not boasting.
I understand.
I gonna say there Konya Pastor Machina Sanwaneri, Neburu Hope of them, all of them. All of them. That's why gentle, because God forbid, all because gentle weapon. My brother, see, in the inability of these men to acknowledge United States of Biafra is the problem we have today. Nanda from onset will acknowledge the USB and Dr. Ngozo Rabeza one ihe na-eme today for no happen. Because I don't know what they were thinking. Why it came for good. School. I misplaced priority. I don't know if they were it was a misplaced priority. How victory? Draft. That is why the hunt is. They want this guy to succumb. And I want to tell him, my brother, I'm not here, but I want to encourage him not to give up. They want to solve. This is what Obasanjo came to do. That is what he came to initiate in Biafra land. So, because onye wepụtara onwe ya, iwepụta onwe gị ihe hụrụ gị were, but I want to encourage every Biafran that if you have not aligned yourself with United States of Biafra, my brother, what we seek is Biafra, and it's Biafra we are going to get. If anybody is telling us that Biafra is irrelevant, my brother, that person, you can do your abracadabra, but you see, we will stand the United States of Biafra government. They want documents. USB have a document. Even here, in all the country we are pushing, when you go, they ask you, I don't want to take your time. Let me conclude. There are a lot of people here, they go and seek asylum. Most of them go and use IPOB. Now, let me tell you, because of interest, Europe themselves know who is IPOB. But let me tell you, they also know that IPOB was prescribed as a terrorist organization. It might not be, it is not true, but let me tell you, in Europe, the government is aware. One of our brothers, they want to go and seek asylum. They confronted with me. I told them not to mention IPOB because of insecurity. They went there. They say, oh, before they were IPOB in Nigeria. Oh, they have ID card. I have also told them not to do such a thing. No, do you know what? They went and said this to Justice Department. The same department told them that the IPOB does not issue ID card. One day they were shocked. And let me tell you, in any country, they also know that IPOB have been prescribed as a terrorist organization. Because they align themselves with Nigeria. That is the record they have. Again, they also recognize that the United States of Biafra have been declared on the 29th of November. They saw it live in cable news. They saw it, my brother. It's not a joke. They saw it, and a document was generated. That was what PM said, that we are going to generate a document that we will use. As I'm talking to you now, 30 head of missions in the whole Europe. There's no Europe in that 30 that is not aware that USB have been already declared. So some people go, they say, before I was IPOB. Who we are telling you IPOB, they know that because they're listening to Nigeria. Because of interest, they know Nigeria even affirmed in their court that when they're trying to say this proscribed IPOB, they also affirmed that IPOB is a terrorist organization. So if you're Syria, they'll be laughing at you. So, but what they recognize right now is the United States of Biafra. Kai, I'm telling you, for 100%, the West know this right now. So, but having said that, I want to thank the people who have come in. If anybody is thinking that USB is not a legal entity, my brother, they are just wasting time. I saw Van, they keep talking about Ngozi. My brother, Ngozi, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. This woman is a silent killer. They don't know. That is why they are confused. She don't respond to them. She don't talk to them. They just want to bring her out to say something. But like I said, we are Biafrans. And if anybody that does not recognize United States of Biafra, my brother, in Adro here, in asylum, if you get these documents, when it's mandatory bully, one of our sisters from Obosi, up and China, he went and used the IPOB, that this is illegal. But any documents, United States of Biafra, she here. She's still here. So what does that tell you? So among why our people are confused about
on the USB document USB. So when a USB, when a USB, because just we're not bad.
Yeah, what happened was that somebody directed her to IPOB in the city. She went there because already she had put up IPOB. Now, when she reversed back to talk to us, we now gave her an authentic document from United States of Biafra. With all these documents, I'm telling you, they are verifiable. They up to 4 emails that anybody, even the minister, can verify. You can make a call. Somebody will answer you. My brother, all these things are authentic. You know what they told her? That why did you firstly put up IPOB? That IPOB is not a legal entity. Today, what she's facing now is because she firstly go and presented IPOB before she came back to us. Because what we received instruction from the government was, we want to help our brothers and sisters who are in asylum so that they can take them home. Now, when she came to us, we now provided this document. We make her to apply for her USB ID card. And this ID card, the letter that they gave to her is 10-page letters. 10. If that 10-page letters bears your ID card number, it covers everything that you have told them, whether it is lie or true. Today, she is still here. But here is somebody who has packed her load to go home. Sometimes I don't know why our people now did people now did delusional. And I don't know how long this will continue to happen. But let me tell everybody, dear friends that are listening to your platform, because your platform is widely heard and heard that United States of Biafra under Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, we are not talking about mkpụrụ osisi or mkpụrụ ọka, men on the floor or men on the moon. One is legitimacy. Legitimacy. So, I want to conclude that if anyone is still in doubt, still talking to someone, when I look at some Nigeria, she will publicly come and say, oh, Nguzo this and you see people making comments to Ajay. My brother, let me tell you, there was a time I made comments, I said something in your comment that sometimes you might regret being a Igbo, but because Igbo or whatever you call it, it's in that this in Igbo. Igbo na destroy themselves. They will see Kai report. They will know they will know that you are standing for the truth. They will know that you are an independent person. You owe nobody owe you. When you say something, people want to correct you. People want to tell you, why will you say this? That is Ndi Igbo. I'm apological because some more onye Igbo. Iwukwo onye Igbo. Amazikwe ma Ndi Igbo nwe ihe mere. Igbo mazikwe ihe. So my brother, let me conclude that United States of Biafra is a legal entity. People are looking for recognition. A document, people go there, go to Europe and tender it, and they commission them a Biafra mission in Europe. You register it, you mention mission, they give you documents as a legal entity in Europe, my brother, and you are telling me people are still waiting to make sure to show say they say Finland recognize Biafra, Norway recognize Biafra, Ireland my brother, only Okwe alone are with you. But the thing is that we need to do more. We need to do more. So my brother, I want to thank you. I've been away for some time and I got braced in and I decided to say today, let me be number one. Because this time I want to come in, people are too much. Instead of coming as okay, the platform is full, let me just listen. There's no need coming to make it to 1 million people. So I need to stay back and watch and listen at the end. I also listen to people and I'm blessed. I haven't seen anybody who is in this platform after speaking. I didn't take anything home. So, and that is a plus for me. So I want to thank you for all what you are doing. You are in the right path. It doesn't matter what anybody think or who anybody feel. But what is important is you have your opinion to air, and when you air it, it is anybody to say yes or no. It's not do or die affair. Even the guy have chosen to have one with her. Ka ha gbuo onwe ha for Fulani ihe Hamadi ka ebegide n'akwa nọ n'ime Simon ebegide akwa nọ n'ime almost ụmụaka by na ha turn to Muslim no oppose of them n'ala Igbo n'Imo State as I'm talking to you now half of ụmụaka use Imo State to Muslim ndị niile ihu ha na-enye traditional title all of them are Muslims. I am telling you, I'm on the ground. Me where they talk to you, I be man where they home. I die bro, but I day home. Honey, Muslim, they are all converted. All of them. Ndị na-ahụ staff. Ụfọdụ na-akpọ ntu ụmụ na-agbagara na n'Imo steeti enwere nga a na-akpọ ntu nwanne ihe mege n'Imo steeti too much. So I hang up, I give up the mic for other people to contribute. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. As always, as soon as I finish my own, I will peace off. Yeah, peace out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Wow. Anyway, I believe that Igbos are very, very intelligent and smart. I understand the pain, to be honest with you. Sometimes I sound like that, of course. Like, why are we like this? What is going on? For how long are we going to continue this nonsense? But the problem that we have is, it is true that the way ways we believe that I base in imo why like na ben nagi. But sometimes the problem that we have is like, sometimes we always want to become, want to be leader by fire by force without even having any plan to lead anybody. Like, you can't even plan for yourself, but you believe that you can plan for everybody. Oh, yeah, but the problem. But me no, and if I am that's all the fact. I am if come on, I like everything we go to that our strength. We want to show off sometimes when we're supposed to calm down. Then you think that it's time for you to show off. Oh, yeah, baby, I know they with the chair, but I thank God. Let's hear from Madam Origin. I'm with your mic. There were. I'm a special. Please, I'm not gonna put the link again. We are good. We are running short of time, so maybe in our next program I will put the link. Okay, please bear with me. Let us manage the one we have on the story already. Continue, man.
Okay, dear friends, I greet everybody. This is a great day. So much to talk, but I hope I'll be able to stay focused and just.
Man, you have the time. You have the time. That's why I don't want to get too much from.
Yes, on the brother that just spoke, it's very uncomfortable. These uncomfortable truths. Though I don't believe that the percentage, but I know that Hope does not give out titles unless he has enshrined them in his iniquity. What do you expect from him? He will always, it's those he converts that he will give titles. So I wouldn't be surprised, but the percentage is what I'm not gonna, is debatable. That is what happened. Whenever these people come in, one of the things they target is how to desecrate the people and desecrate the land. And we already have Biafra. We are going to build our nation to reverse all these calamities. I keep saying it look like if that is the only thing I come here to re-emphasize or emphasize, is that there is too much damage. There is so much damage, but I know you can't stay in someone else's country, because we are nowhere near being part of that contraption. So you can't be in another person's country and you begin to bring out your policies and your plans. So now that we have our country, our nation that is our own, we are going to build based on who we are, based on the policies, and we see how that goes. Because when you people ask, Igbos, you don't think they're intelligent. It is what they used against us. There's something called reverse intelligence. When you tell someone every day black is white, and you force the person to start confessing that black is white, at some point the person will start believing. And another thing I also kind of want to debunk, you see how they say, oh, Igbos, they are proud, they buga. That thing is strange to us. It is not our culture. Let me use an example. I still use it. My friend, I have this friend. The husband, you will see him wearing t-shirts, but this man, you won't know he's a silent millionaire. He's back in the days when when we were young. She married very early, so this man will wear these t-shirts. But when you look at the wife, oh my God, it's like he spends all his money on the wife. If you want to know he's rich, go and look at the wife. And unassuming, a lot of what happened is the culture that they are forcing us into is this party all night. When an Igbo man have money, he want to invest. He doesn't use it on all night. But this time around, because of what they're introducing us to, you see people, all especially the miscreants. Go and check the ones that are causing this. It's the ones that are miscreants around among us. We have silent millionaires. We have people that made their money. They are not making noise. So it is a strange culture. Now that we have our United States of Biafra, we are going to be, it's kind of something that is in the blood. It's easy to revert than what you learn. So I believe in that. And for United States of Biafra recognition, just like our brother said, I laugh when I hear people, they thought that USB has gone rogue. It has gone rogue. And I keep hearing people say, oh, why is the government not talking about the Nkere them? Please, those people, I am so happy that this is one of the things that make me highly respect Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Because I see that she knows that those people are irrelevant. Those rabble rousers, the noise makers. And here in the United States, what Nkere just did to himself, I pity him. Because there is no way. And because Dr. Ngozi Araboise knows that going after him is going to cause a lot of distraction based on what she is pursuing. That man is gone. That man does not. You see all this one, because once there is a tampering of a document here, I remember when there was an issue when I moved apart. I don't want to say what exactly. And I knew that company was wrong with what they did to me. So I went ahead and went to do what we call when I kind of sue them. Sue them, and I didn't need a lawyer. I was my own lawyer.
You are trying to choose words.
Yes, I'm trying to choose one. It was the judge self that helped me. I say, look at them, these people. He found out all their loopholes and called them and said, what you did to this lady, this, that. He summoned them because they didn't show up on the court date. They didn't show up. And by the time we finish, I won the case without even a lawyer. So there are certain things that you don't even waste your time here. You know that one is Okwakam. It's all the people that he's going to confuse are people that don't know how the law works here. Now he's giving himself prime minister. I told you people yesterday that that thing he deleted was their way. It is how they do their things. They want to get attention and all of that. And we see how all that go. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, another thing I want to tell Biafrans, you see, there is something called confabulation. And because a lot of us are very busy, a lot of us are very passionate about Biafra. We want to hear what is going on, and there are these rabble rousers all over the place with this crazy confabulation. Can you, when you people listen to that woman, if not that you heard the story, you know about the story, you will have believed her. And that is what the Nigeria state does. This is exactly, they are trying to replicate. If you see why 200 million people are in bondage, this is it. Confabulation, they concoct story that never existed and get one rabble rouser that is passionate, and the person is echoing it, and Nigerians are swallowing the crap. And that is why they have been able to keep them in bondage. And we have United States of Biafra. One of the things I love about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he was very passionate about re-educating our people. And I believe we are going to do a massive re-education, trying to reorient our people, trying to debunk all the lies and all the contaminations that they have infiltrated in our people. We are going to get it right. And that is what I believe. Thank you, Mr. Kai. Let me let some other people talk.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Madam Origin. God bless you. And we have who is next? I think it should be Triple M. Triple M, are you there? Okay, I think Oleg, can you unmute
My
your
brother,
mic?
anọ m ya ka m na-achọzi ebe mic m na-achọ.
Okay,
Udo dịrị unu ụmụ Biafra.
you're welcome.
Ụmụnne anyị asụcha n'oyibo ekwuchara ihe niile nwere ikwu n'okwu. Mana ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu sị onye ọ na-eme omume omume na-ebe obe obe. Whatever thing that we see now, let us not see it as if na our own, na we do pass. Ọ dị ka ọ ga-esi wee dị. Ihe a nọzi ọzọ emena. And it will take much time for we to get rid of all these bad eggs in our midst. When you take your time, take your mind back, you know when they start destroying us. In recent, this generation that is fighting for this freedom, if Biafra cause is not a divine cause, I don't think, I say I don't think, and I repeat, I don't think that this current generation will even speak or talk about anything like Biafra. Talk more of the spirit indwelling in us. Because the people that tested it, the people that knows everything about it are no longer here with us. If those that are here with us, if you can still find those that are here with us, those are the people that are the verge of adult and adolescents, which they brainwashed not to talk or speak, do anything that will be in favor of Biafra. But we that is now fighting for this, we never experienced it, we never saw it. But today here we are, bearing the pains of our ancestors, because we are angry. We are angry. We are not angry because we witnessed what happened. Neither are we angry because we are here when everything happens. But that spirit, that God's word must surely come to pass. That's why we're here today. So anybody, for we to be seeing all these things, we are seeing people fighting against what we are doing, speaking a matter of things. You will see an elderly person that's supposed to lead or advise us on this. You see them talking down on us, speaking rubbish. Sorry, my brother ka ekenekwa m gị rapụ maka na ihe anyị na-eme na-abịa abịa. Okwu a na-ekwu na-abịa abịa.
My
My
brother, thank you.
fellow Biafrans, pardon my manners for not, greeting each and every one of us in the room. Please, I greet each and every one of us. My sister Origin, Chibuzo, Oli, I greet you all. Both those in comment section and those in listening session. I greet each and every one of us.
God bless you. God bless you, Triple M.
Maka na ọ dịrị ha utu mmanya kpọdo ọnụ n'ala. Ebe niile shiga, but however it is, we must continue pushing. So, as I was saying, like our brother that speak earlier on, All those things he said, I know. The one he said about the so-called Imo. I'm from Old Imo. We know. In real sense, if Nigeria is a place that works, that man called the Hope should be rotting in jail by now. Because now go back to Imo now. Things that have been happening before, though it has been happening, but when this man becomes a governor by crook, he reversed everything that he learned from Ojuku and Obichos of them because he was their driver. Today, organ harvesting in Imo State now is a lucrative business. People are venturing in it. Despite all the checkpoints, even inside the town, but people are still getting lost. What does that tell you? Oga at the top are the chief planner. When he is a driver, converting human parts back in the days, back in the years. Today he becomes the governor. What do you think that he'll be doing? He will have to recruit people. He have people that will be recruiting people for them that will be doing the job. So that is by the way. My brother also said something about converting our people. Yes, this has been the dream of the caliphate because I could remember during my primary school to secondary school days back in River State. All these guys, we have so many friends. Once you join Muslim, they will make you rich. They are using money to lure our people. They are using money. Once you join, they will be giving you sponsor money until you get to the level of going to Mecca. By the time you go to Mecca and come back, you become Al-Hajj. My brother, the kind of money you'll be swimming on. So they have been doing this underground, but this time they came out publicly, to actualize it because it seems that the way they are coming underground is not fast approaching, and their Walid Ahmad Kano came up on board, and opened the canker worm of their secret. They went headwire. That's why we are seeing all these things. But it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they do. They can never overrun us. If they like, let them bribe everybody and one person remains. Biafra must surely come. No two ways about it. Biafra must surely come. Now, I have said this thing last time here on this your platform, or maybe on Space. I can't remember. It is our freedom, our total liberation lies in our hand. That is why it's still lingering. But that doesn't mean that it won't come. It will come, and this is the time. We are almost there. We are there. We are there. Because if our people are not being used, are not make themselves available to be used, I don't think we'll be here bantering war with anybody. How can you tell me that we are talking of nation? We have gotten to a certain level. We have the whole world notice that what we have done. Other people that gain their freedom told that same route, and we are there. We have acquired all the necessary things required for us to be a nation. Then the people that claim they are fighting the same thing with you are coming up with IPOB. What is IPOB? I want them to use IPOB to identify each and every one of us, and we have achieved that. Today, we graduated into getting into a government. Yet people are still claiming IPOB, 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 IPOB. IPOB is an indigenous people of Biafra. That is the citizens of Biafra. But then they are claiming it as an organization. Yes, you can bear it. Anybody can bear the name as an organization, but you don't need to use that organization to overshadow government that have come to stay. And when you look at them, they are the same people fighting the government, and they say they are fighting for freedom. My brother, one thing is that I like the way they are showing themselves. They are showing their faces. They are fighting their messiah. Only time will tell. And them themselves, they already know because they zoo are using them. When you hear, how can you tell me zoo prescribe them terrorist group? Then the people they prescribe are the people they are using now to come and testify against the person that is fighting for the freedom. Now the person they prescribe as a terrorist group, you are now mingling with them, using them to fight your own people. When you prescribe somebody, do you have anything to do you need to have anything to do with that person? This is to tell you the kind of country zoo are. But they failed woefully. They failed woefully. Because if they can tell themselves the truth, they will know that they have already lost the battle. They lost it woefully. Now
100%.
coming to the empty-head woman in France. I don't know. When something will be happening, we Biafrans, there is something we usually do. You might have a bad record in the past, but when you retrace your steps, start doing things that is good. Our people, we overlooked your past and focused on that present you are doing. That doesn't mean that they don't know that you did such a thing. Any day you mesmerize on that particular position you are, they will tell you where they know you from. It's just like that as an adage Igbo people usually used. They say arụsị nga mongonga agwa ya oshishi ejiri tọọ ya gwakwa na eshi atọrọ ya. This woman back in the days when she was fighting Achalugo, because Achalugo was her rival then when our PM is here. I think that should be 2022, 2023. There is no sort of name. She doesn't call the girl harlot, this, going from hotel to this, blah, 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 blah. But her own, how can a woman have 5 kids with different fathers? That is not our culture. It is not our culture. Everything now that happens to do with the USB. In fact, between that woman now, USB now is evil to her. Because that is what she paid for. Remember, when she came back from Finland, she said now she have arrived. That he prayed that if she go to Finland and come back successfully, that is when she will now get into business, why she joined the struggle. Do you need anybody to tell you the reason why she joined the struggle now? Everything has been open. Everything is now open. There is nothing the government do or does that she will please of it. And when you see her debunking or talking rubbish about those things, you see the stupidity on her. You see the stupidity on her. When was the last time did she get super chat on her platform? If she really think that she's doing well, the enemy will always
It is a special dimension.
No, my brother. You see,
Oh
when
God.
you are doing the right thing, listen to me. Our people are wise. Leave those people that will be on the comment section shouting you, ride on. When they
My brother, have one super chat.
I am telling you, listen, I am telling you what is on ground. I'm telling you what is on ground. Because because all these things, there are things you need to, there are things you need to be looking at and be pointing. You
Okay.
understand? So
If
when
you
you see,
insist.
it is not about those, okay, on S now, when the fall back republic and the fall deep, they will tell you okay, that see the people that call themselves USB on S, after how many minutes, after how many hours, look at the viewing and they are gotten. But them that they are castigating, look at how many views. One name in channel views, some people are coming there to listen to your stupidity and pick a point that they wish to nail you. So I basically on Saturdays, how far as everybody hands up, man, they can head Yoshi, at the end of the day, one from the beginning, only who will like one of people choku near your relation, you lower your hand. But you will see the hand from the morning. You should know now. Why you need with your task? When I may analyze here, you will see hand up from the beginning to the end. One no never have again. Why you sure that doesn't have thinking faculty? What's over na ewu onye na support USB ọ chọghị ihe ma ihe ị na-ekwu o bule pịa gwalie that boy na ọnụ na-ewishiri bad akọ eri ihe niile ọnụ na-akọ eri n'isi ya o geghị ntị. Ezekuna onye na-amụ ọnụ his brother that went to Russia, and onye a na Ezekuna wepụtara na-ekwu maka ya that time, apart from one year, because I was on live program with him when he did the program of that his brother that died in Russia. All picture ya koshiri, and the have video the guy na-ekwu okwu. But this guy now will get our brother na campaign for our people to join him. Ebu force. The guy na-ekwu okwu. Oya ka nwanya bule na akụ eri. Ọ sị na ya abụrụbeghị nation in a send send army. Nna nwanyị akwa onye na-awụ arụ onye ara ịbachara akpa ya ọbalaga ya abụrụ ọtọchịwa ya igbu agamazi onye bụ onye ara. We don't need to listen to the woman because when you look at them, you see the stupidity in them, that they are no longer there. They are no longer there. And the people watching them are there for watching sake to see their stupidity. Our people will still go there, and that is why you usually get something for program. You see, when they will be there capping rubbish, people they will think that people are watching them. Oh, they having viewer. They have how many people watching them. Then at the end of the day, they will cut out things they use in nailing them, just like Ivan Van Vam. Every program Van Van Vam made today Osako Nasa, his confession. Osako Nasa. But he thought that he's doing program. Just to check away right from time all the system, check away all his program. The people we saw earlier on. Nkere we saw, the government saw the kind of person he is and push him away. They followed him. He even broke head. He even broke eggs on the head of people that is fighting Oge that time. Today, he now knew that Oge is evil. Anyway, my brother, we must continue to push. We have few hours. Happy new month, my good people. Tomorrow is the D-Day. Our radio is gonna hit the ground. Thank you, my brother. I yield.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Triple M. You're welcome. Ole, let's hear from you. I think you are the last here. Ole, are you there?
Yeah, bro. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
My greetings to everyone in the room. Happy weekend in advance. And sorry for my voice, but I'm having some flu. Because the weather is a little bit.
I wanted to complain about it just now.
Yeah, I'm so too. So it's like
Very sorry.
yeah,
Very sorry.
my wife, we're having the same problem. Then. Come on, bro. Just not finish. Anyway, I don't have much issues. I just want to make some points. One of our brothers was talking about converting to Islam. And all that. And sometimes anything someone wants to do, it's your own choice. You still go to your But what I understand is just a matter of time. All these things will be like that in the culture. But I'm not going to call it like weird. I don't like me using that word to say when we get our country, we already have our country existing. So we should be proud of it. We shouldn't be using that word and when we got our country, we have already done it. So this should have been the biggest, that's the thing everybody should have the back of their mind as the happiness. Finally, our TS succeed in doing that declaration of Biafra. That's a combination. Whatever other person is doing, something else, it makes no sense to me. Personally, myself, I don't think it's because before previously I was a bit worried, but now I sit down and think, evaluate my mind to find out that I've already got what you are looking for. So whatever we're going to do now is just to see if we can back it up and make it comfortable place for us to live. We're not expecting, we already got it. That is one. And then the other thing again is like when our brother was talking about converting to Islam, did they know that P2B is already an Islamic man? They have already converted himself, but people don't know about it. Those ones who support P2B, they know that P2B is already an Islamic man. It's a Muslim man to speak. Sometimes people they play, but when you have the eye of truth, you will find out the kind of the way they're expecting their feet and the way they're walking, that the kind of clothes they're putting on. Do you know this guy is camouflaging himself with this outfit of Malaysia? Actually, it's a sign to tell this where I belong to now. And every other people that are around him knows who is he now as a person. This one who is a former House of Speaker in a, in a, in Nigerian government. I think that was during the time of is it Buhari, in time of Buhari or Jonathan, and Badina. You know him now. It's like he's the two of Tinubu now. This is the way the guy also converted to Islam. So as we speak, P2B is a full-time Muslim man. Whenever you see him, you don't look at him like you are part of the Christian or you are Igbo brother. He's a full Muslim person. So that one goes apart. So when you come talk about Ocha, I think sometimes you don't like this time with people who have already not people that have forgotten about who they are and I try to make them look relevant in terms of talking about them. I know sometimes it's kind of noise that sometimes makes you kind of to say, why should I even remember this person? That woman is a demon. But we have to get the Bible describes Jezebel. When the Bible describes Jezebel as counsel of Jezebel, she has a tongue of serpent. So whatever she's doing, whatever she's saying, she's not a someone who can make anything good. She only comes to destroy. Condemning our brother is having a Biafra on his cap, Biafra and the flag and all those things. The beauty one know that there are some countries who go to fight for other people as a machinery. So I have to be proud of myself that this guy is fighting in Russia as a machinery as a Biafra, not as a Nigerian. Machinery of Biafra fighting for Russia. So whatever you want to take the picture of the guy and say, oh, you're supposed to put on the uniform of Biafra and this and those are bullshit, brother. So all those things are just all those elements stuff make no sense. But my bottom line of my word is just that all of us should be happy. Finally, everybody has made us happy. We have the faith, we have the faith, we have the message. We will fight for it. Then as we speak, it stays and it stands. And nothing will change it. The only time we should be worried about it is like when after that convention, this didn't happen. Hey, no, someone waking up, we cannot what be next to do like this. For now, for me personally, I'm the United States of the Upper Citizen. So I don't have much to say about that. Again, it's just like a brother. Uh, we all should be having a good mind of happiness that our country is here and it's here to stay. That is it. I rest my case, my brother.
Thank you so
Hello.
much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Your background, there's a lot of feed from your background anyway. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well,
So, my people, we are at the end of this live
maybe,
broadcast.
maybe because of the voice, I told you I'm having a fever. I'm just blocking myself,
Yeah,
brother.
I know. That's why I don't want to complain much because you are not feeling okay. I hope you. I wish you. I wish you good recovery.
Yeah, yeah, okay, must keep a name because yeah, I could all for the man with the case of me. You know, but,
Very sorry. Very sorry. Very sorry.
you're good, job, brother.
Thank you.
There's a message on WhatsApp. There's a, there's a message I sent to you on
You
WhatsApp.
send me a
So
message
just
on
want
what?
you to go.
You send me a message on
Yeah, I sent
WhatsApp.
them. Yeah, there's something about content. Those, all those about those, but it's just the content makes sense a lot. That's the reason I sent it to you. So it's like it's something if you look at it, it's something you can make
Okay.
up.
After this, I will check it. I will check my WhatsApp after this.
Exactly that. The content these guys have created is exactly what is happening today to us today. As we speak. You know.
Thank
So
you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. We have come to an end, and Madam Origin and Triple M, all of you, Ole, that joined me this hour. I hope we are okay, or do we have anything to say before we end?
Yes, before we end, Mr. Kai, I just want to remind Biafrans, there is a lot of progress. So when you look at Ndo Swimi, the scammers, their hair kiosk, retailers on the misery of the people, trying to make their pain worse by scamming them and eating the money. The rainbow chronic agitators, they want to remain at the level of agitation so that they can scam the people. The difference between, even if there are 101 agitating camps, or whether it is kiosk, or whatever they call themselves, the difference between them and United States of Biafra is that United States of Biafra is a government, is a nation. The 50 million people that voted to exit the contraption, we are here to protect their voice. We are here to make sure that what that old place did to them is not going to happen again, because they never recognized anybody's voice. When people vote, they make sure that they crush them by picking someone else. When the people cry, we are hungry, they make sure they silence them. When people go to their farms, they bring marauders to level them out and take over their lands. So these 50 million Biafrans, we are here to protect their mandates. And that is what being a nation is all about. Don't mind Finland. I have Finland story. I'm compiling Finland story. Finland went through the same thing. In fact, Finland had faction. The ones that they had their kiosk in their own time. Hello. So they fought and they made sure that their people were rescued. That is what United States of Biafra is doing. So much that our government, they are laser focused If you don't remember anything I said today, just say that I, Madam Origi, said the United States of Biafra, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, who is the Deputy Prime Minister, is protecting the mandate, and the cabinets are doing a great job, and they are focused. And the same thing that there's this nation that redeclared or declared their independence and worked so hard, got all the things. If you go, you just be a researcher. When you become a researcher, you'll be so proud of our government, that they are doing a great job, because they are doing what exactly most other people did, and they are going above and beyond. And we are here praying for them, supporting them. And please, they need money. You people know that they allow Raru, they have taken the oil, they have taken all the tax, everything, and they are not doing anything for the people. So whatever little you can have, you can donate to the United States of Biafra government, so that it can be able to do all the wonderful things they plan to do. Thank you so much, Mr. Kai. Rest there.
God bless you. Thank you so much. So, my people, we have come to an end. Like I said, see you again. I don't know if we are going to come back again late night broadcast. Let's see. But whether if you are going to come here or not, I will make sure that I will be there to be no matter what. But please like the video before you go, okay? And tomorrow is the fundraising, like Madam Origin have said, and you can see our brother also, highlight on that. As you can see, his message here, he said, "Good job, Mr. Kai. Please, my people, come all tomorrow to support your freedom and the freedom of your generation." So please keep your eye on that. Tomorrow is fundraising. All right, see you again. Bye for now. Olu State, I see you. Olu State, where have you been? Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. And please make sure you like the video. God bless you. Bye for now.